Good evening, Garden Gang. How's it going? How's it growing? How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all having a good day? Hmm. No chatters right now? Well, I guess we can just get started on the shiny hunting then. But I'm just looking one thing up. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and get started here on the shiny hunts. Kind of hoping to have a chatter before we got started, but I might want to save first just to be safe. Cucumber, pickle, green bell peppers. And I can't forget the strawberries. We'll do a sweet and salty one. That one goes to the center. Look at that. Berry green sandwich. Well, I forgot Strudel was down here as well. If I go too far forward this way, then I get Gasly's. I don't need those either. I want her to get a couple more, but... Wait. I can't see down there. It's downhill. I think I might have seen it. I think I might have seen one. No. No, it was just a Strudel spawning in. Curse you, tiny turtle! I wonder if I had done electric with that isolated as well. Hey, Loose Speed! Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you around. How you been, buddy? Oh, you think I'm going to get Chikorita first? Well, I'm almost at 600 for it, so if I get 6 more of them, then that'll be 600. Oh, you're doing good? Great! That's great. Oh, geez, I almost just ran into that guy. Better than me, I suppose. The most likely one is the one that I've hatched the most. I mean, I don't think it really works like that, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. I think odds for the Masuda hunt is like 1 in 624 or something like that. $682. Or 1 in 512 if they have the charm. So I guess I'm already past odds. Go over odds and you have a higher chance, so you should get it soon. I mean, I know that's how people like to think of it, but that's not necessarily the case. And even if that was the case, that'd be 1 in every 512 eggs I would get a shiny. Which would mean, with the fact that I've been hatching another Pokemon alongside it, means that 512 egg mark could either be Chikorita or the other Pokemon. Even then, that would mean that every 100 Dynamax raids, you're guaranteed, or every DA, you're guaranteed 1 shiny. Which I know people that have gone like 300 plus raids without a single shiny before. I wish it worked like that, though, to be honest. How many people use shiny raid bots? Yeah. Yeah, but I don't. I don't like to do that. The only time I do raids is when I need more herbs. And when it comes to DAs, I'd prefer to do them with viewers. Either do them with viewers or with other content creators. Just because I don't like the idea of using bots to get shinies. It's not genuine in my opinion. Now, some people do have a setup in which they have multiple switches and they just run 4 DAs at the same time. And that's perfectly fine to do that. Excuse me. Oh. But using bots, I'm not a big fan of. If I can avoid using bots, I will. Yeah, I think, oh, what's his name? I literally just started watching a lot of his stuff recently. Oh, Blue Factor. He does that. Hey, let's go! Welcome in. Dropping into Wish Luck. But you gotta run. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I appreciate the luck drop, my friend. Have you had a chance to look at the server that I sent to you? I know you kind of dropped into that and then kind of didn't say anything else, but... Oh, no problem. I'm trying not to reveal too much on streams right now because that project's a few months away, but I'm glad you like the idea. Definitely something I'm looking forward to doing. And it'll be by far the biggest collab I've ever done, so... Or at least I'm trying to make it the biggest collab I've ever done. Hey, much appreciated, man. Gosh, look at all these Squirtles. So many turtles. Oh, we've got a split vote now. 2 for Chikorita, 1 for Toxel. No one thinks I'm gonna get the Squirtle first? Interesting. I mean, the poll will be up until we actually do get a shiny, so... Eh. What's the hunt about, loose speed? Oh, we will see? Yes, we will. I actually do kind of want this guy to shine right here, because he is my longest hunt that I am running at this exact moment. Unless you want to count my, my Pokemon Go hunts, but... even then, I don't know if you want to count those. Avoid all the poisons. Ooh, 4 eggs hatching. 5, technically, because 4 here, 1 there. Hey, I see a Nixie! Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? Evolutions forever! Welcome in, welcome in. Every stream he is watching you, waiting to shine. I think Chikorita is just trying to play hard to get right now. $40, $40, $20 now. Ooh, interesting. You're hanging in there? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. With what you've got going on, I'm glad that you're hanging in. What? Excuse me. And no sparkles on the Chikorita. And more non-sparkles over here. Have I reached the 7 that I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have hatched 20 eggs so far this stream, and only 6 of them have been Chikoritas. Oh. Squirtle was definitely putting in the work with the last batch of eggs on. Put in some job apps. Today once on hopefuls. Oh, nice! Nice, that's actually really good. Especially with how quickly you started looking. I'd been hunting for about 2 months before I even got a call for an interview. And then I never heard back from the company again, so I ended up going to work for my dad. 7 years now that I've been there. So much purple. I'd also be able to DoorDash with a friend. Nice. Nice. I got a friend that does DoorDash as well. I don't know how he can keep up with it, but with his 11-hour work days on top of it, so no, we're not nicknaming it. I hear DoorDash is pretty good, so... Ooh! I just got a shiny in Pokemon Go! Shiny Sneasel! Not like I needed another one of them. Now, any shinies I get in Go, it'll not count towards the shiny pool, so... Definitely have some options. Yeah. It's always good to have options. GG's on the Sneasel. Thanks! Got a Magnemite the other day. Ooh, I actually like Magnemite shiny a lot more than I like Sneasel's shiny. I was actually doing some shiny hunting for the Cage Lock earlier today. I got a couple new shinies that I'm going to be showing off in the next recording session, which should be episode 13 will be the next time would be the next one we record, and episode 10 just went up yesterday, so base Go odds are the same as Masuda odds. Really? I did not know that. Go crashes like every 2 minutes on your phone, though. I'm sorry to hear that. I've got so many shinies in Pokemon Go, it's not even funny anymore. No, that one of the shinies I actually got for the Cage Lock earlier today was actually a Sneasel as well, so go figure, huh? You wish you had your old Go account with all your shinies? Well, what happened to it? Oh, you forgot your login? That sucks. That really sucks. Mankey is next month's community day? Is it? Well, that'll be nice since I only have one of them so far. Hopefully they make Primeape easier to evolve and to annihilate on that day. Oh no, I actually do have a Mankey and Primeape. Yeah, because you gotta defeat, like, Psychic and Ghost types. So you gotta defeat the thing that... You gotta defeat what Primeape isn't good against in order to get him to evolve. Phone's about to die, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. You should probably go charge your phone, though. No! Leave me alone, you purple babies. There's too many purple babies around. Oh wait, I haven't made my W yet tonight. There was a day with a bunch of Wobbuffets and he got a shiny one. Nice! Nice, was that on like a Tuesday around 6 o'clock your time? Three minutes left. I might as well just run around. It was like last month. Yeah, I think that was a spotlight hour. Which spotlight hours happen every week on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. local time. So whenever it's 6 p.m. your time. And they'll run for about an hour. And they'll run for an hour, so 6 to 7 p.m. And they typically have some sort of boost with them. Increased sketch stardust, increased experience. But it's basically just one Pokemon is the only Pokemon that'll spawn, kind of like Community Day. But they don't have increased shiny odds. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what they're doing for the next one, but keep an eye out on Tuesday, I guess. Oh, jeez, what? When were you sitting in there? What's Tuesday? Tuesday on Pokemon Go has a spotlight hour every single Tuesday. Nothing's happening on the channel on Tuesday, but we were just talking about Pokemon Go spotlight hours. Also, welcome in Arrows Gaming. I think you're our new face around here. I don't think I've seen your name before. Okay, so even if I did an electric type one, it wouldn't matter because other electric types would spawn. Cool. Hey, well, I appreciate you popping in, friend. We're just doing some shiny hunting today. Trying to get Squirtle, Chikorita, and Toxel today. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. As you can see, we've been hunting Chikorita for quite some time now. 5, 10, 13. Oh. But since we ran through that sandwich and we didn't find a single shiny, I'm going to reset and get my herbs back. Hey, I'm actually surprised I hit the recommended page. I've not actually heard anyone tell me that I've been on their recommended before. No, welcome in, welcome in. My name is PokeGardener. I do mostly content streaming on Saturdays and Sundays, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right now I'm in the middle of a 3-way Heart Gold Soul Silver Cage Lock video series that goes up on Mondays and Fridays. Oh, let me rephrase that. Tries to go up on Mondays and Fridays every week. Last episode went up early this morning on my channel, so feel free to check that out. And then I also try to post shorts on a regular basis. I had a long streak going, but I kind of been slipping lately because I haven't had the motivation to edit shorts. Why PokeGardener? I'm a major grass enthusiast. Like, grass types are my favorite grass. My grass types are my favorite types of Pokemon, and so it just kind of goes with that. And then also back in X and Y, there were these. It was the first male NPC to be a grass type specialist was the Gardener. So, and Gardener is just the way that with my accent it gets enunciated. So it is actually Gardener, but then with the character limits in the older games, I can just name my character Gardener without that first E. So yeah, it's just a tribute to my favorite type in Pokemon, and then the NPC that fits it. So, because the way I see myself is I am a NPC in most people's lives. So, which isn't necessarily saying it's a bad, like, I'm not saying that being an NPC is a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm not meant to be a playable character to most people. So, Yeah, there's a little bit of thought and depth into it, but overall, it could be better, it could be worse. I mean, my name used to be PokeGardener S with a space, and the S was the S is my first initial, so. But decided to drop it because PokeGardener just kind of rolls off the tongue easier, and everyone just started calling me Gardener anyway, so. So it just kind of fits. It just kind of fits and works for describing me. Plus, on top of that, if I didn't have Poke in front of it, some people might mistake my channel as a gardening channel, which I am not a gardener. So, like, if I have any plants IRL, they die 97% of the time. Just because I don't take care of them properly. Not because they outlive what they're supposed to, but. It's a nice story of how I chose my name. Oh, thanks! I appreciate it. I like it when people say that I'm creative. Because actually, to be honest, I did come up with it myself. Somebody else recommended that I drop the S, and they gave the good explanation that it just rolls off the tongue easier without it, so. Yeah, no, while I am a grass-type enthusiast, I cannot keep any living plants. I cannot keep any living plants IRL. So. I'm glad you like my little tail. Tail, T-A-L-E, not T-A-I-L. I feel like I should enunciate that. I feel like I should specify that before somebody takes that out of context. Cactus is a plant? Yes, and I've killed a cactus before. I have done it, and I probably would again. Unintentionally, though, mind ya. Believe it or not, cacti are actually a lot harder to take care of than most traditional houseplants. But that's because you don't need to water them as much, so it's a lot easier to forget about watering them. Yeah, no, I also do try to, if I can, I like to try to stream during the week, but that happens very rarely because I work 10 to 12 hours a day at a machine shop, so by the time I get home from that, I'm just exhausted. What about a Venus flytrap? I can honestly say I've never heard of anyone in my area taking care of one before. I don't know if they'd survive where I live. So. Are you talking about the flytrap one that looks like Carnivine, or the one that looks like Victory Bell? The Venus flytrap or the bell-bottom flytrap? Got some Assassin's Creed MTG packs today? Nice! I have self-elected that that's a set that I'm not going to open any from. The Venus flytraps? Yeah, I don't think I've heard of anyone taking care of one where I live before. Plus, if I did get one, I'd have to either find a way to basically have insects around all the time, or basically find or basically be in an environment where they already are around all the time. Why do I like the game series? Are you talking about the Pokemon games? You've seen them at Home Depot? Yeah, just because they're at Home Depot in your area doesn't mean they're at Home Depot in my area, though. I also don't know where you live, so... And I don't expect you to tell me, so... Assassin's Creed? I'm not a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, to be honest. I've tried it a couple of times in the past, and every time I've tried playing it, I get started and I get a couple of chapters in, and I just can't keep playing it, so... But I've decided to not get any from this set just because it's it doesn't fit with any of my current decks, so. Why do you gotta be brown shell? I need a green shell. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to flat out tell me the area that they live in. Most I'll say online is, I'm in the Midwest US. A few select people know more, like, which state I'm in, and then a few people know a little bit more narrowed down. But that's only a few select people after I've gotten to know them quite a bit, so... And that I can trust them with where I live. Is Squirtle's blue lighter when it's shiny? Yes, but it is barely noticeable. That's why I turn to the side when these eggs are hatching, because then I can see the shell better, because that's more of the key indicator, in my opinion. Plus, you can still see shiny Chikorita from the side as well, so... One more to go in this batch. Oh, I just need to take like 2 more steps. Cool. Yeah, Squirtle becomes a lighter blue with a green shell. And then Chikorita becomes like a yellow with brown accents. with like brownish goldish accents. What we'll do is shiny sound when they hatch. Yeah, but I like to try to see before the shiny animation. That, and I also don't have game audio on, so December is literally the worst month of the year for me to travel. I kid you not. I have two sets of mixed families, and if you don't know what a mixed family is, it's where your parents get divorced, and then they marry each parent, and then a parent marries somebody else who has kids already. So both my parents divorced, and then they both married somebody else with kids, and I have all those Christmas parties to worry about. And then I volunteer at my church on the tech team, and they basically put me in charge of a lot of the tech stuff for their Christmas program. So I have all of that to worry about as well. And this year we are doing 4 Christmas services. And then I got my company Christmas party. And I just have so many Christmas events that I have to worry about in the month of December. Which is honestly why AWA sucks. Because I was going to go again this year, but they moved their venue this year. And because they moved their venue, they had to move their timetables as well. So they're now in the middle of December. A lot of Christmases? It is. It really is. Now, I don't have to do gifts for every single one, mind you, but I do have to, like, just worry about them being on the schedule, so. There's some of them that we don't even do gifts at. It's just more of a family get-together, so. Like, my dad's side of my dad's extended family, we just do like a potluck style party. No gifts, just get together, eat, and hang out. My stepmom's side of the family is doing the same kind of thing too, so. No shiny Chikorita. But I am also taking a trip at the end of the month again this year. It's not for it's obviously not for AWA since they moved that time. But it's actually more like the first weekend of November. I will not be streaming, so that'll be November 2nd and 3rd. I won't be streaming. But it's at that same time last year that AWA was, so. Fly over all the non-shinies. Jeez, where is this red little guy at? Yeah, no, growing up, it was nice because it's like, hey, that's a lot of Christmases. That's a lot of gifts. Now it's just like, oh, gosh, that's a lot of Christmases. Looking for someone to go ice fishing with? Your friend has a kid now, so she can't. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for a couple of reasons. One, because December, like I said, is the worst month for me to do any kind of traveling in. And two, because I don't really do ice fishing. Like, I grew up on a lake, and I've never really gotten into fishing. Yeah, so loose speed, yes and no, technically. They're not allowed to continue development on it, and they had to shut down all of their multiplayer aspects. So yes, you can't, there's not going to be any new versions of it, and they're not allowed to publish any download links for it anymore. But if you still have it, you can still use it. And even then, there's other ones out there as well. Now, I still have my version of it, so it's not like I can get it. It's not like I need to worry about losing it and reinstalling it, because I still have it, so I can still use it. But it's just no longer going to be updated, and no longer any multiplayer available directly through the app itself. Rumors are out there that somebody not connected to the development team at all, has picked up the source code for it and is working on their own version of it as well too. So yeah, no, I've got a couple of different emulators that I use. So fourth person that you thought did fishing and found out was wrong. I'm sorry, Viking. I really am. I really am. Like, if I did, and it wasn't like, and you weren't asking for like the busiest month of the year for me, I would. But unfortunately, I do not. I do have a coworker that's looking for some ice fishing, though. I don't know if he'd be willing to travel up to Toronto for it, though. Because that is a little bit of a drive from where we are. And he's got a couple of nice fishing spots where we are already, so... You know, fishing's just something I never really got into growing up. Now, I'll go swimming, I'll go on a boat rides, I'll go tubing. I won't do skiing, though, and I won't do wakeboarding. I never got the balance for those. And if you want someone to, like, use a net, I will. But I won't, like, bait my own hooks and stuff like that. Just because I never really learned how to do that. Although I will say that I have caught a couple of fish in my life. I got probably I think it was an 8-inch long smallmouth bass. And a 4-inch long bluegill before. But that's literally all the fish I've caught in my life. Wait, did I just see that right? Did I just see a shiny Toxel over by that hill over there? No, I don't think I did, because I don't see it now. These fast pans for the camera angles for the egg hatching is really messing with my head for these Toxels. I mean, you can if you want, but there wasn't a sign of one being there after the egg hatch, so I doubt that I actually did. It'd be like twisting the dagger if it actually was there, and it despawned because of the egg. Well, so there's only like a couple of frames that that those Toxels were in frame anyway, so. Nope. And we're already on our last column here, so the sandwich is close to being done as well. Yeah, we got 7 minutes left. What are we saying that with? 12 votes on the poll so far. Wow. And we got 1/3 of people saying Squirtle, which is 4 people. We got 25% on Toxel and Chikorita, which is 3 people apiece. And 17% on other, which is 3, 6, 10, 2 people. You don't want your coworker coming up for you? That's completely fair. That's completely fair, Viking, and understandable. I was just putting it out there that I got a coworker who likes ice fishing, and I could, like, talk to him about it. If you wanted me to, but... yeah, no, sorry again. spring and August, and you do fish up pike and trout. Now, trout I could go for eating. I'll definitely eat trout. I don't, like I said, I don't really do actual, like, the actual act of fishing. But I had a coworker the other day, different coworker, come in the other day to work with like 4 smoked salmon fillets that he caught, cleaned, and smoked himself. It was pretty good. My stomach didn't seem to like it, though. Yeah, no, my favorite part about fishing is being able to eat what it is you catch. Well, that was weird. You guys get that staticky sound right then, or was that just me? You did? Okay. I think I know what that was, but it's not a worry. I was just wondering if you guys heard it as well. You were looking for something? That's fine. Oh, were you looking to see if the if that one Toxel was shiny or not? Oh, just looking at the page about the emulator. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, the only reason that we moved, that me and my friends moved to that emulator was because the first one that we were using, Nintendo had gotten a hold of and had them take it down. And now that they've gotten this one taken down, that first one's back up again. And like I said, there's already rumors about somebody getting a hold of the source code of that one that I was just recently using to be able to make one of their own, or at least get its servers back up and running, maybe. Now, obviously, I don't know everything that's going on with that, so I'm not going to go into any more detail than that, but that's basically what I know of. And now I got one of the people that I do the cage lock with. He's much more into doing all of that kind of research. So I just let him handle all that stuff and let him figure stuff out, and then he just lets me know. Plus, he's got the time to be able to do all that research. I don't. Omala? Oh. Oh, sandwich is done, unfortunately. And still none. You once caught a lobster and made lobster? Oh, a lobster bisque. He didn't catch the lobster. It was already caught when you were at a grocery store. Oh, no, they didn't say that, did they? 5, 10, 15, 16. So that's 75, 85. Five, 10, 14. 620. We'll start on box 8 next. But we are going to reset again. Yeah, loose speed. I don't know if you'll find anything on the emulator's webpage about the whole somebody else getting a hold of it. You have to look into other sites and stuff like that. You know, Viking, I've never actually had lobster. I've never had lobster. I've had fish, but I've never had any kind of shellfish. So I've never had like shrimp, lobster, crab. None of that. I've not had any of that. You'll cook it for me, but you'll need $40. If I'm going to be spending $40 on a lobster, I might as well just hit up Red Lobster. One, it's a lot closer, and two, it'll be a lot cheaper. There was a YouTube video where they backed it up. Nice. Like where they backed up my claim about somebody else getting a hold of it. Yeah, no, like I said, one of the people I do the cage lock with likes to do that research, and he has the time to be able to, so I just let him do it, and then he just keeps me up to date on stuff. So yours is freshly caught, whereas theirs is not fresh. Depends on the Red Lobster you go to. This is a sandwich I would not actually eat in real life. I'm just putting that out there now. I would not eat this sandwich in real life. Oh, cool. Oh man, it's nighttime. Gas lights are gonna start popping out. Yep, see, there's the gas leak. You know that they estimate that 95% of Ghastly's body is just toxic gas? And the other 5% is supposed... You've got to be kidding me! Well, we found a shiny, chat. Just not at all what we were hunting for. It'll be free, but y'all name it Poke Gardener Jr. That just makes it a little creepy, to be honest, dude. Hey, you know what? I'll take a shiny Ghastly, though. I'll take it. I think I still need more to complete the line, so I'll take it. But, like, I was not expecting that. Oh, hey, that means that the poll is done. And the winner was the 2 people that voted for other. I don't know who they were, but congrats to them. It's almost like they knew. I got an idea for another poll. There we go. Alright, new poll, chat. Which toxicity form will we get when we finally get a shiny? High key, low key. Now keep in mind, it is 50-50, and it's based off of the nature when you catch it. I just don't remember which one gives which ones. Although, to be honest, I know which one I would want, just because the color... I've seen the coloration of both of them, so... You think high just because I have high odds? Alright. Alright, well I've got a list pulled up now, so if we find one, I can tell you what it evolves into. Just saying it's meant to be. Oh, I appreciate. What the heck? What the heck? Y'all ever have just a random moment where Pokemon Go is just like, yeah, you're no longer where you are now way over here? Because y'all know that I have not moved from this spot since I started stream, right? How could I? I'm literally live with you guys. But Pokemon Go just literally moved me like 5 miles from my home. Oh, I'm not talking about like the very slight, subtle drift that you might get. No, I'm talking about like full-blown new map loading in. I don't know. It does it a lot when I'm in my office. I don't know why, I don't know how, it just does. I think that's a regular one. Yo, shiny Toxel! Let's go! Come here, come here, come here. Lick. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. We got 1 vote for high, and that's it. We're going to end that poll. I will tell you after I'm able to look at its summary. We'll give this a nickname that has like a double entendre. Alright, see its summary. Calm nature. Ooh. Ooh, it's a Loki. Wait, it's marked? It's marked! It's sleepy time! Oh my goodness! Let's go! I'm gonna keep looking. Should I stick around here for another shiny chat? Or should I try to find another poison type? A different poison type, I mean. Video games, Scarlet Violet. I cannot believe that, though. Oh. You've gotten all the polls wrong. It is unfortunate, but yeah, you unfortunately have. There's always the next one, though. There's always the next one. I have. I do not think I have you yet. Your Gen 4. Oh, I don't have him. Okay, here are your options, chat. Here are your options. I can either stick around here and try to find another Toxel, or I can go hunt Krogonk. Krogonk? Okay, we can do Krogonk. I'm just replying to a couple of messages real quick. Oh, I just cracked my hip. My sandwich hunting? Yes, I am. I just was currently ISO hunting Toxel. We just got it. And we are now about to go hunt Krogonk. I'm just replying to a couple of messages on Discord real quick. And then we are about to head over that way. I just gotta change this out real quick. Browse. Krogonk. Boom. I'm also doing Masuda hunts for the Chikorita and Squirtle, so I'm doing multiple hunts at the same time. Oh, hey, we could also get Stunky over here, too. Ligu, what are you doing? You're not a poison type. You should be, but you aren't. Did I? Okay, I did grab other eggs. Cool, good. Yeah, so far, just in this sandwich alone, we have gotten a Ghastly and a Toxel, which will evolve into a low-key Toxtricity. Krogonk Shiny is so clean. Yes, it is. I love Krogonk Shiny for multiple reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is a while ago I did a Soul Silver Shiny lock. Ugh, which is a mouthful. And my Discord had the ability to pick my starter for me, and Krogonk was the starter that that my Discord server picked. So that was the first shiny hunt of the shiny lock. And that Krogonk did stay alive till the end, but it also was boxed about halfway through. So like it's a good shiny. It is a good shiny. It's just not a great Pokemon to begin with. I think I might just do another poison sandwich over here if I don't get the Krogunk, and then go for Stunky as well. Try to get both. Let's go ahead and throw Stunky in here. Do this real quick so I'm not wasting sandwich time. Where is Stunky at? Oh wait, Stunky's a version exclusive. Boom. Where? Cool. So we'll go for both of them. I guess we're technically doing 4 hunts right now. Which is very odd for me, because I don't typically do more than 2. But we'll give this a shot. Did I make another poll about the 4 shinies that we're hunting? Which one we'll get first? What are you doing back? What controller do I use? I use an off-brand controller from Ein. And it's spelled I-I-N-E. It's basically kind of like a pro controller. But it's just like a regular handheld controller, and it's got Miraidon and Koraidon on it. See, it's from Ein. It's a turbo controller, so it works great for if I'm doing like a lot of lottos at the Blueberry Academy, so let's just get this loaded up real quick. Start poll. Yeah, it's a great controller. It's lasted me very long, and I honestly got it just off of Amazon. So if you want to look at Amazon for it, you definitely could. And it's a really nice controller. Like, it fits really nicely into my hand. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not partnered with them. But they have made the best controller that I have ever used for the Switch. Personally, if something goes wrong with this one, I will get another. So, highly recommended. Obviously, no codes or anything like that, but if you do end up looking for one and getting it, props. Let me know. Let me know what you think of it. No, the only company I'm partnered with, I would say you could probably see it on my hat, but you can't. It just has their fry on there. But you can see it on my cup. It's Dubby. So you have an off-brand one called A Power. I've heard of them. But I have not needed a different controller, so I have not looked into getting one from them. What do you think of them? What do you think of them? You know, I think they do other arts on their controllers as well, so... I think I saw a Legend of Zelda one, I think I saw a Kirby one. And there was a couple of other Pokemon ones as well, but... I bought this, like, just as Scarlet and Violet was coming out, so... It's okay. Oh, hold on, what is the brand that I have here? Yeah, the ones that I use for like my emulators, I would not recommend them. I've actually had to Frankenstein the 3 of them that I had together just to get one working controller again. So I won't promote that one at all. I will say, though, it does have some nice grips to it. Some nice accent colors. But aside from that, that controller is not the best. I actually kind of want to get a completely new one for my PC, for my emulators and stuff like that. Bruh! Why do you keep coming back? It's from 2018. Nice! So it's lasted you quite a few years then. That's impressive. Especially for today's marketing. Because a lot of stuff nowadays are purposely designed with, like, they're designed for failure. Stuff is designed to break, so you either have to pay more for repairs, pay more for better parts, or pay more just to get a new thing entirely. So, the fact that it's lasted 4 years is real nice. 6 years. My bad. I know math. I know math. My Lord, do you see how big that guy is? I might get him just because he might have a jumbo mark. Come here, you. I'm catching this guy just because he might have a jumbo mark. I had some drift a couple months ago, but you fixed that? Nice! Nice, that's why I don't use the Joy-Cons either. Joy-Cons were nice to begin with, but they just keep getting more and more drift. So I've stopped using them, and then they don't fit my hands comfortably, so... But a controller like this, I really like. So we're either looking for a red skunk or a teal toad. I know they're actually frogs, but teal toad just sounds cooler. But no, I do have some issues occasionally with my right Joy-Con. Not Joy-Con, joystick. With some drift, but I have not taken this controller apart to actually clean it yet, so I just reset the calibration on it every now and then. I really should take it apart and clean it, though. Cleaning it is the best way to get rid of joystick drift. So, but you do have to be careful not to break anything in the process of doing that. Which, honestly, my biggest concern is that if I do take this apart to clean it, that I might break something on the inside, like one of the electrical boards. Is it called Powera? What do you mean? Is what called Powera? Oh, your controller is called Powera. Okay. Hey, tell you what, send me a link to them and I'll take a look at it. But I'm not going to guarantee I'll get one. If you have a jumbo mark, I will be thoroughly impressed. The new ones look nice? Nice. Yeah, because I know you're in my Discord, so you can easily send me a DM. I might not look at it on stream, mind you, but I'll take a look at it, at least. At least the nice thing about these guys is that they spawn in hordes. You keep spawning, though, and it's driving me nuts. You saw echoes on my home screen? I'm not that far into the game, to be honest. I just got through the first wave of rifts. You know, Gerudo Valley and, the Zora domain. But it's pretty good so far. I actually like the puzzle solving aspects that is unique to that one versus all the other ones that I've played so far. And I've actually played through Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild both. I do actually on my channel. It's not public. It is an unlisted video. But I do have my my final fight against for Tears of the Kingdom as a unlisted video on the channel. And the only reason it's unlisted is because my tech director at my church and I are both Zelda fans. And quite honestly, I hadn't battled I hadn't done the final battle yet. And he's like, "Okay, well when you do it, I want to know your reaction to it." I'm like, "Dude, you know I'm a content creator. I can literally just record it, post it, and send the link to you." So that's legitimately why I have that on there, but it is unlisted because I am a PG-13 content creator. And as that was recorded not as a channel video, it is not filtered. I work in a machine shop as my day job. And let's just say because of how long I've been at the machine shop and my interactions prior to working there with like just life and everything, my vocabulary is a little bit more than PG-13. I have to restrain myself for content. I might end up making that a Discord exclusive video for other people to go watch if they want to. But it is legitimately just the final Ganon fight from Tears of the Kingdom. There's no other Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, no Breath of the Wild gameplay recorded. Literally just that final fight. Yeah, overall, I do like Echoes, and I did enjoy playing through the other two, so. The only Legend of Zelda game that I did not like playing through is Majora's Mask. Stunky! And I saw that it was marked, too! I will keep the poll going just because I want to. I'm still going to be hunting in this area. Oh my gosh! 3 shinies from the same sandwich. You call it nice! Have I hatched an egg yet? No, I have not. Okay. Hey, you can change your vote now, I believe. Unless I have to make a new poll. I'm not used to doing polls on the channel. You might be able to change your vote. If not, then I can make a new one and we can just run the same poll again. But let's go! Let's go. We got the red skunk. Probably gonna do another poison sandwich just to see if I can't get like another skunk. That, and I know that Halucha spawns over here, and I do not need another shiny Halucha. So, oh, it has to be another poll? Okay. We'll start the poll after after this set of eggs hatching. How's that sound? Shocked that I didn't enjoy Majora's Mask. I just didn't like how quick... Okay, so... My biggest issue with it, and I know that I get flack for this one, but... my biggest issue with Majora's Mask is the time frame. And my thing about that is when I got it the first time and I started playing it, I was told you have 3 days to beat the game or it resets. I thought it was 3 days IRL. I did not know it was 3 days in-game, and those 3 in-game days were like 3 hours. Now, I do know that there's a mechanic to turn back time and be able to reset the time on in-game. However, I don't like that you have a limited time like that to beat the game. It just did not sit well with me. Then again, I was also in middle school at the time. Now, I might try it again, but now that I'm older and I got more accustomed to games, I might give it another shot and see what I think now, but I'm not too convinced to give it another shot right now. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta speedrun. I mean, yes, you do have a limited time to beat it, but like I said, there's a mechanic to be able to reset the time without actually resetting the game. So, ooh, sociable. Not my favorite mark, but I will definitely take it. Well, we haven't checked Ghastly Farm mark. Did that one have a mark? It did not. But we've gotten 3 marked shinies tonight, chat. Here, I'll start the poll. I'll start the new poll. Once you get the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I know about all that now. Like I said, I might be willing to give it another shot, especially since so many people rave about the game. It's just back when I tried it, I was still young and I quit a lot easier on things back then, so 9 of them there, so that's 94. Not 91, 94. A 100% votes on Chikorita right now. Interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't really play a lot of Legend of Zelda growing up anyway. I did do the 3DS games, and I did a couple of DS games, but I didn't really like get into it until the Switch. So we'll do a spicy and a sweet this time. Over odds on Masuda? I am way over odds on Chikorita Masuda. I am about 130 over odds. But I've also been hunting Chikorita with other mons at the same time. The last one I hunted with it was Fennekin. I got the Fennekin, and now I'm doing it with Squirtle, so having multiple Pokemon at the same time does make it seem a little more tricky. But I definitely don't mind it, because they're Pokemon I still need as a shiny to begin with, so. Yeah, no, if you want, after the sandwich, I can show you my my shinies. Like, I won't go to every individual one, but I can, like, show off the boxes of them. And each one I've got, each shiny in my PC, I've gotten in this game. Or I got in Violet, for the Violet exclusive ones, like the Violet Paradox Mons. But all the other ones I've gotten in this game specifically. Now, the other Violet exclusives, I do have their final evolutions in the game, and I do plan on Masuda hunting those as well. So, 90s are so easy in Scarlet Violet and PLA. In PLA, yes, I can agree. Scarlet Violet, they are easier than most other games. But I'd still say PLA is the better hunting game. Mostly because they actually have the spawn effects. Which this game does not, which is why I'm not using game audio right now. Because there's really no need for game audio. But when I do PLA shiny hunting, I do have the game audio on for that. I do wish that they, when ZA comes out, that they bring back the sparkle sound or animation. At least something to have a shiny spawn thing there. I will say, though, I am definitely looking forward to ZA, though. That is... if with all the hype around... With how much I loved PLA, my expectations are set pretty high for ZA. So, I am a little nervous that they won't meet the expectations that I have, but... I do hope that it is still at least really good. And as for any of the leaks and stuff like that, I don't pay attention to leaks because I don't trust the leaks. What was that? A Lucha? Yeah, no, I don't trust anything that has the word leak in it. Because people have used that to spread misinformation about stuff so many times that I just don't trust anything that says it's a leak. So the only information I have about ZA has come from the Nintendo company or the Pokemon company themselves. Yeah, no, you want to talk about trivial shiny hunting in these games recently? I have almost a shiny living dex in PLA of just PLA mons. I only have like a handful of Pokemon left to get, and most of them are space-time distortion mons like Porygon, Magnemite, Jolteon, Sneasel, and Weavile. But I've basically got a shiny living dex in PLA. I've also spent over 1,000 hours in PLA, so there's that as well. So 1 vote Chikorita, 2 votes for Stunky so far. Interesting. No votes on Krogong, which is kind of surprising. I have a feeling I know which one Loose Speed voted for. Another thing, Brody, is that these so-called trivial shiny hunts have brought about a lot more challenge runs for shinies than any other game I have seen, so... Oh, Loose Speed, I was just making a joke. I was just making a joke about how there's 1 vote for Chikorita and 2 votes for Stunky. I was just trying to be funny. Bro just came out of nowhere and stabbed my Koraidon like that. What the heck, bro? You chose Stunky? Okay. I was just trying to make a joke about Chikorita being all by itself, though. I will say, though, I will laugh if nobody gets it right. And it's either Squirtle or Krogong. I will admit, though, that there are a lot of Stunkies that spawn over here. So it does look like better odds of it being a Stunky than a Toxicroak, but... Jump over. Mm-hmm. Anyone know why the Sliggoo keeps coming back? It's starting to irk me. Oh my goodness, I am such an idiot. How did I never make that connection until just now? Oh my gosh. I bet some of you are either going to be too young or not from the US to be able to understand what I just thought of. Don't you do it, Toxicroak. Don't you do it. I mean, I'll talk about it if you guys want me to, and then see if you guys actually get the reference, but... You have VSync off? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You're 31 and from the USA. Brody, dude. You ever hear of a show called Family Matters? You ever hear of a show called Family Matters? It was like early 2000s into the 2010s, I'm pretty sure. And then, and it was a show about a black family, basically, but... It was on ABC Family, so... Yeah, the one with Urkel. You never watched it? Oh my gosh. I grew up watching that show. But Urkel was Steve Urkel was the annoying neighbor character. How did I not get that they named him Urkel? Because he was irksome to the family. His name was Urkel because he was... Because he always got on the family's nerves. How did I never make that connection? Yeah, it makes sense now that I say it out loud, right? I'm 26 and I grew up watching that show. Did I do that? Yeah, the audience loved him so much that they kept him in. And he was a great character. I loved him. But I can't believe I never made that connection. Oh, is this the Marnie theme? It is Marnie theme. Let's go. I listen to this playlist every time I stream. I've memorized a good portion of their intros. Oh yeah. Stefan. Stefan was his name. And I actually know the backstory behind the suave Stefan alter ego. And the story behind that is the actor that played Steve Urkel was getting tired of being the annoying character, and he wanted to have like one episode, just one episode, where he was no longer the annoying character. And so they had him come up with Steve come up with this elixir that boosted his cool gene to make him into Stefan. And that was awesome. Like, it was all because he just didn't want to be annoying for one episode. And Stefan came around for like 3 or 4 different episodes throughout the entire series. No, there's actually a lot about that show that I don't think I could actually remember unless somebody specifically, like, talks about it. But, like, there's a lot about that show that I just grew up with, so I know quite a bit about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there's a lot of the older ABC shows that a lot of people look at me and think, oh, there's no way you grew up watching that. Like Family Matters, Full House, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World. I grew up with all of those shows. Albeit some of them were more of the later seasons when they were getting ready to wrap them up. But I still grew up watching them. And then I'm actually young enough that some of the spin-off shows that came from the original shows were starting to air at the end of my childhood. Like the Boy Meets World spinoff that went to Disney Channel called Girl Meets World. That one was starting to air right about the same time that I was getting old enough that I'm like, that I was phasing out of watching those shows. Yeah, no, that Sugu is a static spawn, but I thought it was one of the 20-minute static spawns, so it resets after 20 minutes, not resets every single time. When your Switch runs Pokemon better than your G... Yeah. Dude, I don't know exactly which one I have, but my Switch runs Pokemon better than my emulators do, so... This is full Switch 2, by the way. Like, this one is not emulated at all. It is capture card directly from my Switch. You grew up on Nick and Cartoon Network? I grew up on Nick and Cartoon Network as well. Like, I grew up with not necessarily OG Pokemon, but like, I grew up watching Pokemon. I grew up watching Codename Kids Next Door, Danny Phantom, Beyblade, Bakugan. I grew up on all of those. I just also happened to grow up in a household where some of my older siblings, namely my two biological sisters, were Disney fanatics and ABC Family fanatics. So I grew up watching that stuff as well. Now, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy those shows, but my bread and butter was always the animated stuff. Avatar: The Last Airbender was also a great one growing up. So... Now, there are ones that I wanted to watch growing up that my dad would not allow me to watch. Like, my dad did not allow SpongeBob in the house. SpongeBob was not allowed to be watched on his TVs. And of course, being a kid, oh, I'm not supposed to do that, so now I want to do that. He also didn't allow us to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Now I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! In my own house, on my own PC, at my own time and speed, so... Yeah, no, he didn't allow SpongeBob. My dad is... Even though we grew up in the northern U.S., my dad is... His religion can be considered Southern Baptist. Or as I like to call it, an Old Testament Baptist. Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Johnny Bravo, Courage. Yeah, no, I grew up with those as well. My dad didn't like Ed, Edd and Eddy, though, so I wasn't allowed to watch that. But I was able to watch Dexter's, Johnny Bravo, and Courage. I did watch Jimmy Neutron growing up as well. My dad allowed that one. He did not allow Fairly Odd Parents, though. That was another one, so... Yeah. Yep. Also, welcome in, Spy. Welcome in, welcome in. It's nice to see you here. I hope it's not too late where you're at. I also said I thought you also said you probably wouldn't be in any stream chats while you're in Japan. So, which you said, well, you'd be there until November. I thought so. And it's not that I'm no longer allowed to. It's that I was not allowed to growing up. I'm in my own house now. My dad has no control over what I watch over here. My house, my streaming services, my PC, my internet. I can watch what I want and he can't tell me no. No, that doesn't mean I've gone out and watched everything that I was told not to watch growing up. Because there's some stuff that I, like, understand why he didn't want me to watch it. And, like, I just haven't gotten around to even giving those ones a shot yet. But, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of them that I really wanted to watch growing up. So, 8 hours ahead of UK right now, so it's... You are 13 hours ahead of me right now, Spy. You are 13 hours ahead of me. I can be if you didn't sleep at all last night. Did you get some sleep last night? Yeah, it's Sunday for him right now. But he's also on vacation in Japan, so... You slept at midnight? Okay, cool, good. You got some sleep in, so I'm happy. You were walking all over the place? Hey, sightseeing's great. Dude, I really, really want to go to Japan. Another Stunky! Another Stunky! I will take the second skunk. Turbo controller bonus. That's the downside to turbo controller right there, is if I don't turn it off soon enough, I do end up doing that. Hey! Lose Speed finally got one right! I'm over here looking for Krogonks, though! Oh, we got one right at the end of the sandwich, too. I was getting ready to do a reset. It's got like maybe 2 minutes left. Yeah, just under 3 minutes. Feels like it's been more than 30 minutes. So the way the timer actually works is it doesn't go off of like real world time. It goes off of frame rates. So the more frames that you have, the quicker it'll go. That's why the timer pauses when you go back to the home screen, because you're not having any in-game frames. But then when you have a situation like this where it's raining, your frame rates drop and the timer lasts longer because you don't have as many frames. Believe it or not, when you took your flight to Japan, it took 14 hours and you didn't sleeping. A 14-hour flight from the UK to Japan? Why do I feel like that part of that has to deal with time zones? Time zone changes. Oh yeah, it does. That's why shiny hunting in the rain is actually fantastic, because yes, your frame rates drop, but you get more out of your ISO sandwiches. Grolonk! We got the teal toad! The sandwich gone? Not yet. You'll know when the sandwich is gone because the other Pokemon will start spawning. No, this is 2 shinies and 1 sandwich. This is 5 shinies in the stream, but it's 2 of them in this 1 sandwich. Don't forget, we got the Toxel, Ghastly, and the first Stunky on the previous sandwich. From LA to France direct is like a 10-ish hour flight. Interesting. Oh, that was the end of the sandwich! Is here marked? Nope, that one's not marked. What about you? Not marked either. But you know what? I will still take it. Oh yeah, that was my possible jumbo mark. Alright, chat. What should I hunt next? Shall we continue poisons types? Also, I had to relive the day since it was 9 AM and then... I don't think that's reliving the day. I think that's skipping a day. 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 20... 202... 212? In 653. I'll move Squirtle out just a little bit more. He's starting to cover the numbers up a little bit. Water type? Okay, what water type should we hunt? We're not gonna do any of the Gen 9 Pokemon. Let's see, if I look up water types. Yeah, I do math. I do math. I am a machinist by trade, so I have to do math. Okay, I have a Golduck, but I don't have a Psyduck. I don't have any of the Polyline. Squirtle. I'm hunting Squirtle with Masuda method. I'm not gonna hunt Squirtle through ISO hunting because I already have them, and I already have Inteleon. I don't have Poliwag though. I don't have any of the Polyline. Shelter Cloister. I don't have that yet. Oh, it's because they're only found in the seas. Froakie, I already have Froakie. I went and did all of the starters. These are the last two starters that I need. I have Horsey. Tauros, Aqua Breed, I plan on Masuda hunting. I have Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras. I have a Vaporeon. I have a Totodile. How do I not have Chinchou Lantern? Shelter's a great target. We could do Shelter, Chinchou. Shelter, Chinchou. Pelipper, Surskit. Wait, I have a Surskit? Well, Basculin, I plan on Masuda hunting. I have Weasel, Floatzel. I have a Gastrodon. I do not have Finneon. I have Oshawott. Is it possible to get a shiny Ogerpon? It is not, unfortunately. Your version exclusive. Wait, are you the version exclusive to my game, or you are the version exclusive to my game? Do I have the wrong one in my box then? No, okay, I'm good. Lapras, yep, Lapras is right there. What about the city building Pokemon? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about... where is it? This guy? Ogerpon even has... Ogerpon Shiny does exist. It is just, Shiny locked. Ogerpon Shiny takes her face and makes it green. That's legitimately it, because the rest of her, design is dependent on the masks that she wears. And yes, I'm saying she on purpose, because Ogerpon is canonically a girl. Yes, it is possible to get shiny Archaludon. Toxapex or Marini. Oh, my Gen 7... Oh, no, that's Gen 8. Gen 7... I do not have Toxapex or Marini. Do we want to do Toxapex Marini? That's another poison type. And I'm pretty sure where they spawn, I can Masuda. Not Masuda. I can ISO hunt poison type. Yes, I can. I can ISO poison over there. Shall we do Marini then? Is that actually gendered in the game though? Wait, where's my Ogre Pawn at? Oh, I know where my Ogre Pawn is. Over here, isn't it? Wait, where's my Ogre Pawn? Oh, you're way over here because you were in my party last. Okay. Yeah, okay, it is gendered in game. I see it right here. Sushi! Actually, it's nigiri, but still. Shall we do ISO Marinis? We can do ISO Marini. Boom. Always 100% female. Okay. I just remember it being canonically mentioned that it was female, so. You want some sushi since you're in Japan? Okay, go for it. What's the ability on my Pokemon? Flame Body! I have Flame Body Volcarona as my lead Pokemon here. It helps ensure that my eggs hatch faster. The only way that I can get it faster is if I do an egg power sandwich as well. Volcarona does have another ability though. I don't remember what it is, but I'm specifically running Flame Body on mine. I want to say its other ability is like, it's a bug-based ability. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, its other ability is Swarm. Yeah, no, I'm running Flame Body. I always run Flame Body on my egg hatchers. Now, I did used to use this Volcarona for Terra raids at one point in time. In which case, I was running Swarm because the set that I have on it is a bug type spread. Like, legitimately, every single one of its attacking moves is bug type. So I was running Swarm specifically for that. But since I'm using it now as a egg hatching mon, it is Flame Body. The Relic Castle Moth is one of your very favorite mons. Yo, props for that because Volcarona is one of my favorite bug types. I wouldn't say it's my favorite bug type or my favorite fire type, but it is definitely up there. You use Talonflame. Talonflame is another great choice. So is Magmortar. So, what shiny should you try to hatch, Sobble or Mudkip? Sobble and Mudkip are actually pretty easy to ISO hunt. But if you want to do specifically Masuda hunt for them, I say go with Sobble. Because Mudkip's easier to ISO hunt than Sobble is. Bug Gem or Buggenium Z Swarm can be a nuke, but Flame Body is just useful in general. That is fair. Unfortunately, this game does not have Buggenium Z. So... has a 4x weakness to rock. Talonflame and Volcarona both have the 4x weakness to rock, so... But my Volcarona is also level 100, so it doesn't really matter. It'll take anything out. Oh. There we go. Boots for the win. If I ran it competitively, yes, I would be running boots on it. But I don't run any competitive Volcarona or Talonflame sets right now. Right now, though, I am a part of a Discord server with its own gym league and stuff, and I am one of the gym leaders. If you use exclamation mark, I want to say Team Dusk is the command. It'll pull up a Discord link for that server, and you can come challenge me if you want. I'm a grass-type gym leader, so I'm not running a competitive Volcarona set, but we do other quote-unquote competitive battles in there as well, in which case Boots Volcarona might be able to be used. So... why is the title the Crying Children? Because one, we're Masuda hunting, so there's two different babies being hatched. And the original hunt was Toxel, which is literally known as the baby Pokemon. So... It was thematic for what I was hunting to begin with, but it's no longer as thematic anymore. I might change the title post-stream to something else. I'm not entirely sure what I might call it, but... it's literally called that just because I was hunting Toxel, which is known as the baby Pokemon. When you were streaming, you and some friends did the same things about the gym thing. It is a common thing to do, so... you were a normal type gym leader? Please tell me you weren't a Miltank user. Please! Please tell me you weren't a Miltank user. I don't care if you're running Slacking, just don't tell me you were running Miltank. No, my team currently... I have two different teams that I run, depending on depending on what I'm feeling like running. But even then, both sets are typically the same thing, so... They're mostly the same thing. Why no Miltank? Whitney. Whitney and Trauma. That's all I'm gonna say about why no Miltank. I handled Norman's Slackings way easier than I handled Whitney's Miltank. Also, welcome in, Tai. It's nice to see you. How are you doing today, my friend? Also, if y'all aren't subbed to Tai, definitely go check Tai out. great variety streamer, does Pokemon stuff, and has been a good friend of mine and a good person to be able to talk to when I need someone to talk to, so definitely go check them out. Been a busy one? Yes, you have been. Snorlax, Blissey, Indeedee, Porygon Z, Ditto. Can't remember the rest, but you had like 9 Mons that you would cycle through. No Miltank though. Oh, much appreciated. You are not Whitney 2.0. I just have 7 different Pokemon, but is Miltank in Sword Shield? Scarlet Violet? I do not think so. It should have been because its counterpart is, but it is not. I don't think so. You have to be careful because Japan has a very strong religion. Religion on what? Hey, as long as you're not speaking verbally, you can say what you want in my chat. To an extent, obviously, PG-13, of course, but Diggersby. Oh, Diggersby's a good choice. I can show you what my team consists of. The only difference between the two teams is I have a difference in starters between the two teams. I have a starter mon on each team, and it's a different starter depending on which team I feel like running for the day. We are allowed 1 mon that is not of our typing to be terra'd into the type, so I will say my 1 off-type mon is a Garganacl. But that has to be my Terra mon. I can't Terra anything else. Finally in Lavender Town in the Nuzlocke. Nice! They don't like it if you say God or Hell or Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. That much I knew. Because they have their own, like, national religion. And it is not Christianity. Actually, they have multiple national religions. And not a single one of them is connected to Christianity. Although they do mostly stem from the same original belief, so I guess there's that. Kirby, not a problem. Not a problem, Loom Speed. I will run until this sandwich is done, and then that'll be it for stream. You need to do anything in order to fight me? In the Discord server? In the Dusk server? Yes, you have to complete my gym challenge before you can fight me. Which, my gym challenge is grass-type trivia. Watching videos of your hometown get inundated with floods from the atmospheric river apartment complex across from your brother's was flooded. Luckily, his complex was spared. Save for a leak. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice that your brother didn't have to worry about... Well, I mean, obviously he did worry about it when it was happening, but he doesn't have to worry about the after effect damages, so... Been living on 7-Eleven and it's amazing. Yeah, 7-Eleven in Japan is amazing. 7-Eleven in America is not. So, just be glad it's Japanese 7-Eleven and not American 7-Eleven. I was just gonna jump the river, too. Yeah, no, in Japan, it's like a full-blown, like, store and restaurant kind of deal. In America, it's just another convenience store. $7-Eleven in Canada is not great either. I mean, that's kind of fair. I mean, it is just a stone's throw away from an American 7-Eleven, so... Sandwiches are worth like 20 to 50p in your money. It's like heaven. I don't know how much 20 to 50p is worth in American money, so I don't know if that's like a lot or a little. So it's more like the US ones as a result. Yeah. When I was talking about it being a stone's throw away from an American 7-Eleven, I wasn't speaking like... I wasn't saying it in like... It's that close to them. I'm saying that as like a metaphorically in terms of condition. Because I've heard stories about Canada 7-Eleven. BRB, not a problem, Spy. I'll be around for another 20-ish minutes. Hey, welcome back, Lou Speed. Yeah, keep in mind, Ty, you're not the only Canadian friend I have. I do have other Canadian friends. I just don't talk to them as frequently as I talk to you. The only redeeming quality is the Slurpee. It's not even an icy over there? $20 to 50 pence is like 30 cents. Gosh, that's dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. I'm pretty sure 7-Elevens in America call it Slurpee as well, but we also have Ices in America. And Ices are just so much better than Slurpees. And you cannot tell me they're the same thing because they are not. They are made differently. Slurpees and hot dogs are the main reason you go to 7-Eleven. Fair. I mean, I don't have any more I don't think I have any more 7-Elevens nearby me, so... I think they all got shut down and moved away. Although, if I did have them nearby me, I would not go to them. So I don't know. I prefer oh no, I can't say that. I can't say that company's name because that's a local place. And that could get me doxxed, which I don't want to do. But I prefer a more of a local one that Skiploom throws me off every time that they spawn like that. But there's a local place that there's actually a couple of local gas stations that use what's known as Nathan's hot dogs, and I will stop at their convenience stores just for those hot dogs. (7-Eleven) soda, 7-Up. 7-Up is not the 7-Eleven soda. 7-Up is a Dr. Pepper brand. You're back. Welcome back, Spy. I have a gut feeling we're not going to get a shiny within these last few minutes. My gut feeling tends to be a little bit more on the 50-50 side, so I wouldn't count it as like 100% trustworthy, but something tells me we're not going to get at least a shiny Marini tonight. Sounds like 7-Up though? That's fair. That's fair. It's because they both start with 7. Yeah, Brody, did you want to see my gym team? Or rather, gym teams? Once we get done with this sandwich? Oh yeah, because Dr. Pepper brand is not directly associated to any convenience store or restaurant chain, so they sell at basically any place that they can. If a restaurant has a specific brand that they are tied to, they will sell that lemon lime soda over the 7-Up. Like PepsiCo brands will sell whatever the Pepsi lemon lime, whatever the Pepsi version of 7-Up is. Sierra Mist. Or is it the Starry? All right, cool. I'll show. I'll I'll at least show off the team. I won't do a battle. Because that team is reserved to battle against those that have completed my gym challenge. Which, if you have a Discord, you can join the Discord server to do the challenge. So. You're saying you prefer 7-Up over Sprite? That's fair. That's fair. I actually prefer, when it comes to sodas, I actually prefer, root beers. But if we're talking specifically, like, the lemon lime base sodas like that, I actually gotta go with Starry. So. The smoothies and coffee at 7-Eleven, which after you buy, you give to a machine. And... Oh, that's cool. I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know what that's like. Actually, I can't drink coffee, so... Dr. Pepper over root beer over cola, cola over Sprite. That is fair enough. That is fair enough. But for me, it's not Dr. Pepper, root beers at the top, and then the lemon lime sodas, and then the orange sodas. And then pretty much everything else is after that. I guess instead of orange sodas, I could say, like, fruit mixed sodas. So... When will my luck activate? I don't know. I think I already burned through my luck for tonight. This isn't like the shiny race against Matsu where we had overwhelming odds to be able to get a boatload of shinies. This is just regular ISO hunting with the shiny charm. No outbreaks, no increased odds. No event odds, I should say. Along with Masuda odds for eggs with the shiny charm, so... I think when Matsu and I were doing those races, I think the odds were like 1 in 64 or 1 in 128 or something like that. But now it's back to base odds. Even outbreak base odds are back to base odds. Those event races that we did had increased shiny odds, so... Getting a bunch of Sobble eggs? Well, best of luck on your Sobble hatches. I hope you're not as trapped into your Sobble run as I am with my Chikorita run. I actually need to get more eggs after this, because I don't know if you saw, but I only have 3 eggs left after this set, and I have to go back and rehatch all of the other eggs, because I reset over them hatching. But I need to get a lot more eggs for the next shiny stream. Tomorrow, I'll probably be doing more of the Violet Randomizer Nuzlocke. Or at least I'm going to try to. No, Seclethar, leave me alone! What are you even doing here? I think I have a RAM issue. And so, my PC doesn't really like running OBS and my emulator at the same time, so at least not 100% of the time. It will sometimes, but not all the time. So, I might try doing some more of that run tomorrow. Is that a shiny Magnemite? No, it's not. That's not a shiny Magnemite over there. Yeah, I saw the red and blue on it. That's not a shiny. But the being in the shadow kind of looked like it, though. Squirtle, squirt! Tomorrow's the start of Ace Week. Oh, nice! You got any big plans for Ace Week, Tai? I'm thinking I might leave my 3 eggs alone, the 3 remaining eggs alone, until I fill up that box. So. I do still need to go check that one Krogonk. That one Krogonk for a Jumbo Mark. Participating in an Ace Week raid train on Twitch. Yo, y'all should definitely go check that out. They've tipped when Ty's been a part of those in the past. They've had like multiple creators, like close to 20, I'd say, participating in that, and they just basically raid out to each other throughout the week, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, Ty. But it's basically just a bunch of content creators that fall under the Arrow Ace spectrum, and you guys just raid to each other, right? Try to help promote each other and get viewership spread around more. 90 plus creators in this one, yeah. Yeah, so you guys should definitely go check that out. If you have a Twitch account, go check it out. If not, it's understandable. But if you do, definitely go check it out. I'm sure Tai has their Twitch link in their bio. So if you go to Tai's YouTube channel, you can get to Tai's Twitch channel, which would also be a great way for you to find out information about the raid week. So, don't think you need an account to watch it. It does not, even if you don't have an account, it won't count towards the viewer counts. Like I think you can still go over there and watch, but it won't count towards their viewer count, which won't help support them. So, I recommend doing it with an account, because then you're supporting the creators more than watching it without. I'm just going to do picnic resets for the rest of the timer. I don't like how that hill's right there, though, but I can't go up to the top of the hill for the picnic resets. Budget. Fluff it. I'm not doing picnic resets. There's no good spot to actually do it here. If I come up here to do it, then I'll be getting Meryl's and other stuff. Ah! Oh yeah, no, you can if you don't, but like I said, it doesn't support the channel as if you doesn't support the channel the same way as if you were watching with an account. Oh. That's the end of the sandwich, chat. How am I doing? I'm doing great because we had quite a few shinies that we found tonight. So I'm happy about that. Although my throat is starting to kill me, because I am like near the end of a sickness. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 28. 5, 10, 14, 67. Oh, if only that was one less. That went by fast. Yeah, I do, oh, you're talking about the sandwich. Yeah, the sandwich did go by kind of fast, but oh, that's right. I have them spread throughout the box, so that way I have them in order. Let's just go to battle teams. Okay. So this is team number 1. One of the 2 gym teams that I have. We have Arboliva, Meowscarada, Garganackle, Toadscruel, Skullvillain, and Sinistra. Alright, yeah, Sinistra. All shinies. I specifically shiny hunted for this team, so that way I have them all for the same team. I'm a double battles gym team, so you obviously fighting 2 Pokemon at the same time, and it's done that way for multiple reasons. Then my other team, actually I've got I think 2 others. No, I got 1 other. And this is one that I'm still trying out. I just swapped Meowscarada out for Hisui and Decidueye. So that's basically my 2 teams. Again, I'm using the same 5 mons from both teams. Decidueye and Meowscarada share the same kind of role between both teams as being a physical offensive mon. So yeah, those are my 2 teams. I'm not going to go into like movesets and natures and stat spreads and stuff like that, in case you do want to battle me, because then that's giving you too much information. But they're definitely some pretty solid teams. We are going to grab this guy real quick. Put him up front. And we are going to go check him for a jumbo mark. But on the second team wasn't always Hisui and Decidueye, by the way. That's actually a relatively new change. The old Pokemon on that was a Scale Shot Sceptile. Oh, it's not Jumbo Mark though. It's just large. Was it still marked for something else, though? Uncommon? Yeah, I won't mind getting rid of that one. Oh, wait, I'm gonna reset anyway, so I gotta release it again anyway. But yeah, so we got 5 shinies tonight, chat. All poison types, but we got 5 of them. Let me double check that Ghastly though, and see if I have that full line, or if I should add that to the trade stuff. I just have Gengar. Okay, so I can definitely add that to my boxes here. So. Didn't I use that team when I did the, No, so the Dr. Cloud fusions all happen on emulator because they are modded games. Not on the base game. Not on, this game here. And, the battle team you're thinking of, I had to catch all those in that video. I could not use any previous mons that I had on that file. And so nothing... The only mon that's similar is Garganacl. That's the only Pokemon that was the same between this video and... between that team and this team. Garganacl is actually one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. So the fact that I keep getting it for Dr. Cloud's videos is actually ironic. Both Cam and I, which is that one guy too, him and I are actually still kind of surprised that Cloud has not banned Garganacl from the fusion videos. Either using him specifically or using Salt Cure specifically. But so I'm gonna close that out. We'll go back to just chatting. We'll go back to just chatting scene as I look at YouTube, see who's live right now, and who to raid out to. Oh, hey, I might want to add that to my watch later playlist before I lose that one. Subscriptions! Who's live? I have not seen you live in a long time. I think I know who we're going to go to because it's somebody I have not seen live in a long time. It's a friend of mine that, quite honestly, I have not talked with in a while either. But he's a good friend and should definitely be someone that you guys go and look at. He's doing a wedlock. So I don't fully know the terms for that, but it's definitely something that he will explain. It looks like he's doing this in a fan modded game as well. Be sure when you go over there, use hashtag Gardener Raid in his chat. Let him know where you're coming from. And then, again, tomorrow I'm going to try to do more of my randomized Violet Nuzlocke. I want to try to get that done before I go on vacation here at the end of the month. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I'm going to try my best to do that. And the next episode of the Cage Lock should be up on Monday, so feel free to look forward to that. And until next time, take it easy, Garden Gang. Keep on growing.